there's another £25 up for grabs on the starting 11 app this weekend. Simply enter the FPLtips mini league and select a team of 11 players from this Saturday's matches. It's completely free to enter, and the league is public and open to all via the Browse Games menu. Or alternatively, you can enter using the code on screen now. There were no clean sheets at the back in Gameweek 30, with West Ham suffering a 2-0 defeat to Cardiff, while Brighton got the better of Crystal Palace, despite failing to register a single big chance. The move to bring in Robertson over Mane for the third Liverpool spot proved costly, as the Reds conceded from each of Burnley's 2 efforts on target during their 4-2 win, despite allowing the Clarets only 1 big chance in the game. There was just a sea of 1-point returns amongst the midfield, as Felipe Anderson was withdrawn at half-time in what Pellegrini confirmed was a tactical move, while Heung-min Son was given a rest against Southampton, only appearing for a brief cameo. Mo Salah was unfortunate to only come away with an assist in the win over Burnley, having played a hand in 3 of the 4 goals, while Eden Hazard left it late, but fired Chelsea a late equaliser in the 1-1 draw with Wolves. The forwards slightly salvaged things, with the late decision to bring Jimenez into the 11 for Arnautovic paying off, after the Mexican took his chance well. So 48 points hit the average dead on, and sees a small drop in rank, but the team is in decent shape. The main problem was not having either of Sterling or Mane in a week where they both got significant returns, while the likes of Son and Pogba were underwhelming. Blank Game Week 31 sees just 5 fixtures take place, and so a 4-point hit will be needed in order to hopefully field 11 players. Wilson's return against Huddersfield saw an immediate return to form for Ryan Fraser, with the pair linking up well for both goals. With a plan to use the free hit chip in Game Week 32, it's only Game Weeks 31 and 33 that these transfers will be needed for, and the Cherries face home fixtures against Newcastle and Burnley in that time. These moves will mean a temporary goodbye for Jimenez, though the Wolves forward is likely to be in consideration when using the free hit chip next game week. Pogba is likely to make way ahead of Son in midfield, just in case Brighton fail to progress in the FA Cup, as that would mean their fixture against Spurs in Game Week 33 would go ahead. Here's how the team is shaping up for Game Week 31. There's hope for a Lucas Fabianski clean sheet, as the Hammers face a Huddersfield side that have failed to score a single goal or register a single big chance in any of their last 4 away trips, firing just 9 efforts on target. It's round 2 for the Liverpool defensive double-up, ahead of Fulham's visit to Anfield, but with a midweek Champions League match against Bayern Munich, there's a small possibility of rotation there. Fulham have mustered up 3 goals in their last 4 matches, with Huddersfield the only side to score fewer in that time. Luca Digne faces a tough fixture against Chelsea, so the clean sheet looks unlikely there, but the Everton left-back found his 7th attacking return of the season last weekend, and his 10 attempted assists in the last 6 game weeks ranks joint top amongst defenders, with Alexander-Arnold and Schlupp. Felipe Anderson hasn't been too impressive of late, firing just the 1 goal attempt across his last 4 matches. And after his half-time withdrawal against Cardiff, there's no guarantee he starts in Game Week 31. But West Ham are up against a Huddersfield side that have conceded 43 shots inside the box across their last 4 matches, with only Fulham allowing opponents more. Fraser has amassed a tally of 6 goals and 10 assists this season, with each of his goal involvements coming against teams outside of the top 6. He's returned a total of 117 points across 19 matches against those sides, at an average of 6.2 points per game. Newcastle have only shipped 6 goals across their last 4 away matches, but only 4 teams conceded more than their 14 big chances in that time. It's just 1 goal and 1 assist in the last 7 game weeks now for Salah, but the Egyptian ranks first amongst midfielders for total goal attempts and efforts on target during that time. Fulham have shipped a league high total of 9 goals and 25 shots on target across their last 4 home matches, while only Everton and Spurs conceded more than their 8 big chances. Eden Hazard completes the midfield on the back of his goal and assist in the last 2 game weeks. The Belgian has directly contributed to 5 goals in 9 matches this calendar year, and only Moutinho, Gross and Maddison have produced more than his 21 attempted assists. His 17 shots inside the box ranks 6th amongst midfielders, only narrowly behind the likes of Sterling, Salah and Mane. Following a 2-0 defeat to Cardiff, where Arnautovic was introduced at half-time, you'd expect changes for West Ham this weekend, and a possible start for the Austrian this time around. The forward has 5 goals and 2 assists in 9 starts at home this season, and his tally of 18 shots on target at home is at least 8 more than any teammate managed, while only Anderson and Snodgrass produced more than his 15 attempted assists. Wilson bagged a goal and assist on his return last weekend to take his total up to 20 FPL involvements now, from 22 appearances this season. Between game weeks 1 and 21, the 27-year-old ranked joint top amongst forwards with his 18 big chances, matched by only Kane and Aubameyang, while Salah was the only player to record more across all positions. Rondon completes the lineup, ahead of Newcastle's trip to Bournemouth in Gameweek 31. His 16 shots inside the box in the last 4 game weeks ranks joint top amongst all players, while only Maddison has produced more than his 11 attempted assists. The Cherries have conceded 12 goals in their last 6 matches, with Fulham the only side to ship more. The form of Mo Salah in recent weeks causes some level of doubt over his captaincy potential this game week, but with no Sadio Mane in the side, alternatives are limited here. Interestingly, in the last 4 away matches, Salah has fired 10 goal attempts to Mane's 3, with the Egyptian also bettering his teammate for shots on target, big chances and attempted assists.